Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Today, we extend our deepest sympathies and heartfelt tributes to the family of Peter Bassano's life was a testament to dedication, artistry, and an enduring passion for music. Born in 1945, he was captivated by the power of sound from an early age, a fascination that led him to become one of the most respected trombonists, conductors, and educators of his time. His love for music ignited when he watched the coronation of Elizabeth II, and was further fueled by hearing Philip Green's score for John and Julie. This passion set him on a remarkable path. Born into a lineage of Venetian musicians brought to England by King Henry VIII, Peter's musical heritage ran deep. He studied voice and trombone at the Royal College of Music, later becoming a member of the London Philharmonia Orchestra, where he performed for 27 years. His career placed him alongside legends such as the Beatles, Pink Floyd, and Bee Gees, even contributing his voice to Hey Jude. Beyond performance, he was a dedicated mentor, serving as head of brass at the Royal College of Music and inspiring future generations. A champion of early music, he played a vital role in ensembles such as His Majesty's Sagbuts and Cornets. His work as an author, particularly his book Before the Music Stopped, preserved the stories of a lifetime devoted to music. His journey was not without challenges, but his resilience and passion never wavered. On February 1st, 2025, Peter Bassano's remarkable journey came to a close. His influence remains in the musicians he taught, the recordings he left behind, and the music he cherished. His legacy continues to inspire, ensuring that his contributions to the world of music will never be forgotten. What are your favorite memories of Peter Bassano's work? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Whoa. Look, fellas, I know
you're not in, which means no one cares what you know.
How do you measure the impact of a life devoted to storytelling and cinema? P.H. Moriarty, a gifted English actor, was born on February 27, 1939, in Deptford, southeast London, and passed away on February 2, 2025, left behind a legacy of unforgettable performances that shaped British gangster films. His path to acting was anything but ordinary. Before stepping into the spotlight, he worked as a docker until a chance encounter with a film crew changed his life forever. Moriarty's presence on screen was undeniable. His portrayal of the ruthless hatchet Harry Lonsdale in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels showcased his ability to command attention with quiet menace. Years earlier, he made his mark as the enforcer Razors in The Long Good Friday, solidifying his reputation as a defining figure in crime cinema. He also appeared in Jaws 3D, Outland, and beloved television series such as The Bill and Frank Herbert's Dune. Despite his formidable on-screen roles, those who knew him speak of his kindness and generosity. He was a dedicated supporter of the men's cancer charity Orchid, using his platform to raise awareness and make a difference. From humble beginnings, he built a career based on hard work, passion, and perseverance. His performances continue to resonate, ensuring his legacy lives on. P.H. Moriarty's presence on screen was larger than life, and though he is no longer with us, his impact remains. His voice may be silent, but his spirit endures in the characters he brought to life and the memories he left behind.
He was in Be prepared to be hungry. Be prepared.
Some artists do more than create, they shape the world and leave behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Satoru Abe, a sculptor and painter who helped define Hawaii's art scene, was one such visionary. Born on June 13, 1926, in Moilili, Hawaii, he pursued his passion at the California Academy of Fine Arts, blending Eastern and Western influences to create timeless works of art. Abe's sculptures and paintings found homes in renowned institutions, including the Smithsonian Museum, and became integral to public spaces throughout Hawaii. His abstract yet deeply expressive pieces reflected his experiences in Hawaii, New York, and Japan. Even in his later years, he remained dedicated, creating over 300 abstract paintings, a testament to his enduring passion. Beyond his artistic achievements, Abe was beloved for his humor, kindness, and support for fellow artists. His friendship with Walter Dodds Jr., who commissioned a sculpture for the First Hawaiian Bank, highlighted his deep ties to the community. Honored as a living treasure by the Hompa Hongwanji Betsuin Buddhist Temple, he was recognized not only for his artistry, but also for his contributions to cultural preservation. Satoru Abe passed away on February 5, 2025, leaving behind an indelible mark on the world of art. His sculptures still grace public spaces, his paintings continue to inspire, and his influence lives on in the artists he mentored. Currently, his work can be seen at the Honolulu Museum of Art, ensuring that his vision and spirit endure. Today, we remember Satoru Abe, not just as an artist, but as a storyteller whose work continues to speak across generations.
They told us we were in a hotel and they said, you gotta evacuate because a Category 1 hurricane is coming.
Few journalists define an era, but Dennis Richmond was one of them. Born on May 26, 1943, he dedicated his life to delivering the news with integrity and professionalism. For over 30 years, he was a trusted presence in homes across the Bay Area, his steady voice guiding viewers through some of the most significant events in history. Richmond joined KTVU as a clerk and, through dedication and talent, became the lead anchor in 1976. His presence at the news desk was a cornerstone of journalism, covering moments that shaped the nation. He reported on the 1976 kidnapping and trial of Patricia Patty Hearst, the shocking assassinations of San Francisco Mayor George Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk in 1978, 1978, the devastation of the Loma Prieta earthquake in 1989, and the Oakland Hills firestorm in 1991. Through triumph and tragedy, he remained a steady and reassuring voice. More than a journalist, Richmond was a pioneer, breaking barriers for Black journalists and setting a standard of excellence. He was respected not just for his reporting, but for the honesty and dedication he brought to the profession. Even after retiring in 2008, his influence endured, inspiring new generations of journalists. On February 5, 2025, Richmond passed away at the age of 81, leaving behind a legacy of truth, resilience, and inspiration. His impact on journalism and the lives he touched will never be forgotten. He was more than an anchor. He was a storyteller, a trailblazer, and a trusted voice in moments that mattered most. His legacy lives on in the journalists he mentored and the audiences who relied on him for decades.
And she's waiting, and I put 45 on, and I got my Kent bass, and I know it backwards and forwards.
Sal Maida was a gifted and beloved bassist who left an indelible mark on the world of rock and punk music. Born on July 29, 1948, in New York's Little Italy, Maida grew up surrounded by the rich sounds of the jukebox below his window. Everything from Frank Sinatra to the Beatles, Motown, and Ray Charles. His deep passion for music led him to London, where fate connected him with Roxy Music's drummer, Paul Thompson. This chance meeting launched a career that saw him playing alongside some of the most influential artists of his time. Maida became widely recognized for his work with Roxy Music, joining them on their legendary Stranded tour in 1973. He later became a key member of Milk and Cookies, a band whose power pop sound helped shape the early punk scene. He also contributed to Sparks' 1976 album Big Beat and performed with icons like Ronnie Spector, The Runaways, and Cracker. His signature blue Rickenbacker bass, inspired by Yes's Chris Squire, became a part of his musical identity. Beyond the stage, Maida was a passionate music historian, sharing his love for overlooked classics through his books, including Four Strings, Phony Proof, and 345s, and the White Label Promo Preservation Society series. He also hosted the radio show Spin Cycle, where he connected with fellow music lovers. On February 3, 2025, Maida passed away at age 76 due to complications from a fall. His loss is deeply felt by the music community, his loving wife Lisa Burns Maida, and countless friends. His legacy lives on in the unforgettable music he helped create and the inspiration he gave to generations of musicians and fans. On January 10, 2025, legendary soul singer Sam Moore passed away in Coral Gables, Florida, due to complications following surgery. His voice and energy shaped the sound of soul music, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to inspire generations. Born on October 12, 1935, in Miami, Florida, Moore began his musical journey singing in church before rising to fame as one half of the iconic duo Sam and Dave. His powerful tenor and electrifying performances made songs like Soul Man, Hold On, I'm Coming, and I Thank You timeless classics. The duo's dynamic stage presence and gospel-influenced call and response vocals set them apart, making them one of the most celebrated acts of the 1960s. Moore's path was not without obstacles. After Sam and Dave parted ways in 1970, he faced significant career struggles. However, his music found new life in the 1980s when the Blues Brothers brought Soul Man back into the spotlight. He later collaborated with Bruce Springsteen, Sting, and Bon Jovi, proving that his voice remained as powerful as ever. Beyond his musical achievements, Moore was a passionate advocate for artists' rights, ensuring fair treatment for musicians. He also had the honor of performing for multiple U.S. presidents and was a frequent guest at the Kennedy Center Honors. In 2019, he received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Recording Academy, cementing his status as a music legend. Though he is no longer with us, his music and legacy will continue to bring joy and inspiration to countless fans around the world. Breaking news. Do you remember the first time you saw Harrison Ford on screen? Maybe it was when he swaggered onto the Millennium Falcon as Han Solo, or perhaps it was the moment he cracked his whip as Indiana Jones, ready for another daring adventure. For over 6 decades, Ford has been more than just an actor. He has been a cultural icon, shaping the way we see action heroes, adventurers, and everyday men caught in extraordinary circumstances. Born on July 13, 1942 in Chicago, Illinois, Ford's journey to stardom was far from instant. Unlike many of his Hollywood peers, he struggled to find acting opportunities early in his career. In the 1960s, he worked as a carpenter to support his family while taking on small acting roles. But fate had other plans. His big break came when George Lucas cast him as Han Solo in Star Wars. The film changed cinema forever, and Ford's portrayal of the charming, reckless pilot made him a household name. Just a few years later, Steven Spielberg saw his potential and brought him into another legendary role, Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark. With a rugged persona and an effortless blend of action and humor, Ford became one of the most beloved actors of his time. Beyond Star Wars and Indiana Jones, Ford showcased his depth as an actor in films like Blade Runner, where he played the brooding Rick Deckard in a dystopian future. He also took on powerful dramatic roles in movies such as Witness, The Fugitive, and Air Force One, proving that he was more than just an action star. He was a storyteller capable of bringing intensity and heart to every role. His influence extended beyond his characters. Ford became known for insisting on performing many of his own stunts, bringing a level of realism to his performances that few actors could match. Whether it was running from a boulder as Indiana Jones or escaping a crashing plane, Ford's dedication to his craft was unmatched. Despite his success, Ford's career was not without challenges. After the Star Wars trilogy ended, he worked hard to break away from the shadow of Han Solo. Some critics doubted whether he could carry serious dramatic films, but he proved them wrong time and again. His personal life also brought its share of difficulties. In 2015, Ford, a skilled pilot, suffered a plane crash that left him with severe injuries. But true to his resilient nature, he recovered and returned to acting, proving that neither age nor setbacks could keep him away from his passion. Even at over 80 years old, Ford has not slowed down. In 2023, he reprised his role in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, giving fans one final adventure with the legendary archaeologist. Though the film marked the end of an era, it was a testament to Ford's enduring appeal and ability to captivate audiences across generations. Looking ahead, Ford has embraced new challenges, stepping into the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in Captain America: Brave New World, set for release in 2025. This move introduces him to a whole new audience, proving that his star power remains as strong as ever. Away from the screen, Ford has always been more than just an actor. His love for flying has been a defining part of his life, and he has used his skills as a pilot to assist in search and rescue missions. Additionally, he is a passionate advocate for environmental conservation, lending his voice and resources to organizations dedicated to protecting nature. His personal life remains grounded in family, as he continues to enjoy life with his wife, Callista Flockhart, and their children. Unlike many Hollywood stars, Ford has always valued privacy, choosing a life away from the spotlight when he is not working. Harrison Ford is not just a Hollywood legend, he is a timeless symbol of resilience, adventure, and authenticity. From his early struggles to his rise as one of the greatest actors of all time, his journey is a reminder that success is not about how you start, but how you persevere. Even as he steps into new roles and challenges, his impact on cinema is undeniable. His characters will continue to inspire generations to come, reminding us all that heroes, whether in a galaxy far, far away or in the heart of an ancient temple, will never be forgotten. What is your favorite Harrison Ford moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tribute, like and subscribe for more stories about Hollywood's greatest legends. Thank you for joining us in celebrating an actor whose legacy will live on forever.
Live, being either on camera or on stage. But I've just found now at this age...
John Erwin, the legendary voice behind He-Man, passed away on December 20th, 2024, at the age of 88 due to natural causes at his home in Camarillo, California. Though he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, his voice became an unforgettable part of pop culture, shaping the childhoods of millions and defining an era of animation. Born on December 5, 1936, in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Erwin's career spanned decades. He first gained recognition as the voice of Reggie Mantle in The Archie Show, but it was his portrayal of He-Man in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe that made him a household name. His commanding delivery of the iconic phrase, "I have the power," became one of the most memorable lines in animation history. He also voiced Prince Adam, Beast Man, and several other characters, bringing life and energy to the beloved series. Beyond animation, Erwin became known as the voice of Morris the Cat, the beloved mascot of 9 Lives cat food commercials in the 1970s. He also had a recurring role in the Western series Rawhide alongside Clint Eastwood. Despite his success, he remained a private and humble person, rarely making public appearances or attending fan conventions. His contributions to entertainment continue to be celebrated. Fellow voice actors, including Melendi Britt, She-Ra, and Alan Oppenheimer, Skeletor, have shared heartfelt tributes, remembering him as a talented artist and a kind friend. Though he is no longer with us, his voice, his talent, and his legacy will live on for generations to come.
Spaghetti. And do me a favor, buddy. Get me some man-sized meatloaf.
Robert Machray, a distinguished stage and television actor, passed away on January 12, 2025, at the age of 79 in North Hollywood, California, due to complications from dementia and 2 strokes. Throughout his decades-long career, he left a profound impact on both television and theater, earning the admiration of audiences and fellow actors alike. Machray was best known for his recurring role as Fire Marshal Dobbins on the beloved sitcom Cheers. His television career also included guest appearances on hit series such as Roseanne, Life Goes On, The Drew Carey Show, Suddenly Susan, and Three's Company, showcasing his ability to bring humor and charm to every role he played. Beyond television, Machray was an accomplished theater actor. He performed major roles in Shakespeare festivals and worked with esteemed theater companies, including Los Angeles Civic Light Opera, Hartford Stage, and Playwrights Horizons. His dedication to the craft made him a respected figure in the theater world. His film roles included playing Mr. Conklin in Cutting Class and appearing in The Master of Disguise. His final performance was in the hit mockumentary series Parks and Recreation in 2011 before he retired. In his later years, Machray faced significant health challenges, battling dementia and 2 strokes. Despite these difficulties, he remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. He is survived by his husband, Luigi Campercioli, and will be remembered for his talent, warmth, and dedication to his craft. Robert Machray's legacy lives on through the countless performances that continue to entertain and inspire audiences around the world.
All in autumn, never had the blues.
Jane McGarrigle may not have been the face of folk music, but she was its quiet, guiding force. As a songwriter, music publisher, and manager, she played a crucial role in shaping the careers of Kate and Anna McGarrigle, ensuring that their heartfelt melodies reached audiences around the world. Her contributions extended beyond the stage, leaving a lasting impact on the folk music landscape. Born on April 26, 1941 in Ontario, Canada, Jane's musical journey began early. By 14, she was already playing the organ at l'Église de Saint-Sauveur-des-Monts in Quebec, a testament to her deep connection to music. Though she often chose to stay behind the scenes, her influence was undeniable. She co-wrote several beloved songs, including Love Is, which found new life through the voices of Emmylou Harris and Nana Mouskouri. In addition to her work as a musician, Jane was a dedicated storyteller. In 2015, she co-authored Mountain City Girls, a memoir that offered an intimate look into the McGarrigle sisters' upbringing and their journey through the world of music. Her words, much like her music, painted a rich portrait of family, creativity, and perseverance. On January 24, 2025, Jane McGarrigle passed away in Montreal at the age of 84. While she may no longer be with us, her legacy remains woven into the very fabric of folk music. Musicians and fans alike remember her as a brilliant mind, a passionate artist, and a devoted sister whose work continues to inspire generations. The world of animation has lost a true legend with the passing of Dale Wilson at the age of 74. A gifted voice actor with an incredible range, Wilson brought to life some of the most iconic characters in Dragon Ball Z, G.I. Joe, X-Men, Evolution, and Mummies Alive, leaving a lasting impact on generations of fans. Born on May 10, 1950 in Canada, Wilson built a career that spanned several decades, earning recognition for his powerful and dynamic performances. He was best known for voicing Cell, Kami, and Android 8 in the Ocean Productions dub of Dragon Ball Z, where his deep and commanding voice made these characters unforgettable. His contributions helped shape one of the most beloved anime series of all time. Beyond anime, Wilson played a key role in North American animation. He voiced Captain, Gridiron, Mutt, Overkill, and Skydive in G.I. Joe, a real American hero, Edward Kelly in X-Men Evolution, and Ja Kal in Mummies Alive. His versatility allowed him to bring depth and personality to a wide range of characters, making him a respected figure in the voice acting industry. Even as he battled prostate cancer and Parkinson's disease in his later years, Wilson remained dedicated to his craft. His resilience and passion inspired colleagues and fans alike, proving his love for storytelling never wavered. Though he is no longer with us, Dale Wilson's legacy will live on through the timeless characters he brought to life, ensuring that his voice will continue to entertain and inspire for generations to come. Tracey Friesen dedicated her life to using media as a force for change. On January 6, 2025, she passed away in Vancouver at the age of 58, leaving behind a profound legacy in the world of independent film and social impact storytelling. Her work continues to inspire filmmakers and advocates committed to using storytelling for a greater purpose. Friesen's career spanned multiple roles in production, advocacy, and media strategy. She served as vice president of the British Columbia branch of the Canadian Media Producers Association, where she supported independent filmmakers and helped shape a thriving creative industry. She also played a key role at the David Suzuki Foundation, where she used media to raise awareness about environmental issues. Earlier in her career, she spent 12 years as an executive producer at the National Film Board of Canada, overseeing groundbreaking documentaries and animated films. Some of her most impactful projects include Being Caribou, Scared Sacred, and Shameless, The Arty of Disability. In 2016, Friesen authored Story Money Impact, Funding Media for Social Change, a guide that continues to help filmmakers secure funding for projects that address critical social issues. Her contributions to the industry were recognized in 2013 when she was named Woman of the Year by Women in Film and Television Vancouver. Though she is no longer with us, Tracey Friesen's passion and vision live on in the films she helped create, the artists she mentored, and the important conversations she helped spark through media. Russ North's unmistakable voice and electrifying stage presence made him a standout figure in the world of heavy metal. On January 2, 2025, he passed away at the age of 59, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire fans and musicians alike. Born on July 22, 1965 in Cheshire, England, North joined Cloven Hoof in 1987, leading the band through some of its most celebrated years. His work on the albums Dominator and A Sultan's Ransom helped define the band's sound, earning critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. His powerful vocal delivery and dramatic performances cemented his reputation as one of the era's standout metal frontmen. North's talent was widely recognized in the metal community. In 1993, following Bruce Dickinson's departure from Iron Maiden, North was invited to audition as his replacement, a testament to the high regard in which he was held. Although he did not join the band, the opportunity underscored his status as one of heavy metal's elite vocalists. Beyond Cloven Hoof, North briefly worked with Tredegar, further showcasing his vocal range and adaptability. Despite facing industry challenges and lineup changes within Cloven Hoof, he remained dedicated to his craft and continued to inspire fans. Russ North's contributions to heavy metal endure through his recordings and unforgettable live performances. His voice remains a defining element of Cloven Hoof's legacy, ensuring that his impact on the genre will never be forgotten. Edweena Banger was more than just a musician. She was a pioneer in the punk rock movement, leaving an unforgettable mark on the music world. On January 25, 2025, she passed away, but her legacy continues to resonate with generations of fans who grew up with the raw energy of punk and glam rock. Born in Manchester, England, and originally known as Eddie Garrity, she was a key figure in the city's punk scene. As the lead vocalist of Slaughter and the Dogs and the Nosebleeds, she performed alongside legendary bands like Sex Pistols, The Clash, and The Damned, helping define the sound and attitude of 1970s punk. Albums like Doomed and Cranked Up Really High captured the rebellious spirit of the era, making her a household name among punk fans. Later in her career, she reinvented herself as Edweena Banger, embracing new musical directions while staying true to her roots. She continued to release music as a solo artist, expanding her influence beyond punk into glam rock and alternative styles. Through her official website and Instagram, she stayed connected with fans, sharing her journey and passion for music. Her impact on the punk scene remains undeniable. Bands and artists inspired by her work continue to celebrate her contributions, and her recordings still carry the same rebellious spirit that made her famous. Though she is no longer with us, Edweena Banger's voice, energy, and fearless artistry will live on, reminding the world of the raw power of punk rock.
I don't know what you mean. Don't mess with me, pork chop. What day is this? This is February.
Breaking news. Do you remember the first time you saw Bill Murray on screen? Maybe it was in Ghostbusters, as the charmingly sarcastic Dr. Peter Venkman, or perhaps it was in Groundhog Day, where he hilariously relived the same day over and over again. For over 5 decades, Murray has been a fixture in American entertainment, bringing laughter, wit, and even moments of quiet reflection to audiences around the world. Yet, behind the humor, his career has been filled with remarkable achievements, personal challenges, and moments of reinvention. He has never been one to follow Hollywood's rules, and that is part of what makes him so fascinating. Even today, at 74 years old, he continues to surprise us. So what is it about Bill Murray that makes him such a timeless figure? How has he remained relevant across generations, and what has he been up to recently? Let's take a closer look at his journey. Born on September 21, 1950, in Wilmette, Illinois, Bill Murray grew up in a large family with a strong sense of humor. After high school, he briefly attended college, but soon realized that his true calling was in comedy. He joined the Second City, a famous improvisational theater group in Chicago, where his talent for quick wit and deadpan humor quickly set him apart. His big break came in 1977 when he joined the cast of Saturday Night Live, SNL. His unique comedic style made him a household name, and it was not long before Hollywood came calling. Over the next decade, he starred in a string of beloved films including Caddyshack, 1980, a slapstick comedy classic that cemented his reputation, Stripes, 1981, a military comedy where he played a wisecracking recruit, Ghostbusters, 1984, the film that made him a superstar, turning him into one of the most recognizable comedic actors of his time. By the 1990s, he proved that he was more than just a funny man. With movies like Groundhog Day, 1993, and Lost in Translation, 2003, he showcased a more reflective, thoughtful side, earning him critical acclaim and even an Academy Award nomination. While his career has been full of successes, it has not always been smooth sailing. Bill Murray is known for being unpredictable, both on and off screen. Unlike most actors, he does not have an agent or manager, making it difficult for directors to contact him for roles. He is also known for on-set conflicts, including a long-standing feud with director Harold Ramis, which lasted for years after Groundhog Day. In April 2022, production of the film Being Mortal was halted due to a complaint about inappropriate behavior from Murray, a situation that he later addressed by saying, "I did something I thought was funny and it was not taken that way." Despite these challenges, Murray has never lost his appeal. He continues to work in Hollywood, but on his own terms, picking roles that genuinely interest him rather than those that simply chase box office success. At an age when many actors have retired, Bill Murray is still making headlines. Just this past January 2025, he made an unexpected appearance at the Sundance Film Festival, where he openly reflected on his career. He admitted that over the years he had done some damage through his words and actions, but emphasized that he has learned and grown from his experiences. In addition to acting, he has taken on a new creative passion: music. Earlier this year, he embarked on a short U.S. tour with his band, Bill Murray and the Blood Brothers, performing classic rock and blues covers. Fans who attended the concerts were thrilled to see yet another side of the actor, one that few had ever expected. Murray also ended a long-standing feud with Quentin Tarantino at a Sundance dinner, showing that even after years of disagreements, there is always room for reconciliation. And for those wondering whether he will continue acting, the answer is yes. In 2023, he surprised fans by appearing in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, marking his first step into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While it was a brief role, it proved that even after all these years, he is still willing to try something new. So what is it that makes Bill Murray so special? For many, it is not just his movies, but the mystique surrounding him. Unlike many actors, he does not live for the spotlight. Instead, he is known for his spontaneous public appearances, crashing weddings, bartending at random events, and even showing up at people's karaoke nights. Fans never know when or where he might appear next, and that only adds to his legend. His ability to connect with audiences of all ages is another reason for his lasting appeal. Those who grew up watching him in Ghostbusters now introduce their children to his work, while his later performances in films like Lost in Translation and The Grand Budapest Hotel continue to attract new admirers. Even after decades in Hollywood, he remains as unpredictable, funny, and intriguing as ever. Bill Murray's career has been a roller coaster of triumphs, challenges, and reinventions. Whether you love his early comedies, his dramatic performances, or his unexpected real-life moments, there is no denying his impact on the entertainment industry. But what do you think? Do you have a favorite Bill Murray movie? What are your memories of watching him on screen? We would love to hear your thoughts. Share your favorite Bill Murray moments in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this look back at his career, be sure to like, subscribe, and join us for more stories about Hollywood's greatest legends.